left the light on in the hallway, just like you always preferred. But the silence is the loudest thing that I have ever heard. I'm still stepping over shadows where your shoes used to be. Now the only thing that's breathing in this house is me. I'm pouring coffee for a ghost, 2 sugars and a spoon, watching winter stretch its fingers across our living room. The walls are holding secrets that I'm trying to forget, but the pain is peeling back the years we haven't finished yet. Now it's just echoes in empty rooms, and the scent of your perfume that refuses to leave. I'm caught in the hollow, I'm learning to breathe in a space that was built for 2. Every corner is a memory, every shadow is you. Yeah, it's just echoes, echoes in empty rooms. I found your handwritten bookmark on page 84 of that novel about lovers who don't make it through the war. And I wonder if you knew then, when you folded down the leaves, that our story would be shorter, a temporary relief. I'm still sleeping on the left side, leave the right side cold and bare. Sometimes I reach out in the darkness, but there's only heavy air, and it's just echoes in empty rooms, and the scent of your perfume that refuses to leave. I'm caught in the hollow, I'm learning to breathe in a space that was built for 2. Every corner is a memory, every shadow is you. Yeah, it's just echoes, echoes in empty rooms. Yeah, they say that sound eventually dies away, but I hear your laughter in the floorboards every single day. I'm screaming at the ceiling just to hear a different tone, but the house just throws it back at me, reminding me I'm alone. Echoes in empty rooms, and neighbors think I've moved away because the windows stay so dim. But I'm just dancing with the echoes where your life ends and mine begins. Just empty rooms. Above the seas in early March, cleared the frozen ground. I whispered all the secrets that I thought we'd finally found. I saw the tiny sliver of a dream begin to show. I spent my nights just praying for the strength to help it grow. But the soil was thin and rocky, and the sun was far too bright. Or maybe I just didn't hold the garden tools quite right. I was waiting for the colors, for the red and for the gold, but the air grew thin and bitter and the earth went quiet and cold. Before the first petal could even find the light, everything we promised simply vanished in the night. Now it's withered before it could ever bloom, just a handful of dust in a quiet room. We had this summer plan, we had the sky so blue, but the roots didn't take and I lost the best of you. It's a garden of ghosts where the shadows like to loom. Yeah, we withered away before we could even bloom. The trellis that I built with my own hand, thinking about the future and our once upon a time plan. Now the wood is splintered and the vines are turning gray, like every single I love you that you took and threw away. It's hard to mourn a forest that was never meant to be, to miss the shade of branches that will never cover me. They say it's better to have loved than lost than never loved at all, but they don't see the way the empty seasons start to crawl. There's no scent of jasmine, no sweetness in the air, just the ache of knowing that the life was never there. It's a garden of ghosts where the shadows like to loom. Yeah, we withered away before we could even bloom. No harvest for the heart, no color in the yard, just the dirt beneath my fingernails and the truth that hits so hard. We were almost something beautiful, we were almost there, but we withered, just withered in the before we could even bloom. I'm still wearing your sweater, even though it's 95. Trying to keep the ghost of us and this memory alive. The neighbors all out, tanning on their lawns, but I'm still back in January, waiting for the dawn. The sun is screaming through the glass of bright There's a winter in this bedroom that just refuses to die. Now I'm frozen over in the middle of July, watching all the summer birds go chasing through the sky. The pavement's burning up, but I'm shivering alone in a house that used to be a fire. Now it's just a tomb of stone. You took the heat of every word and every touch we knew. Now I'm frozen over in July, just missing you. There's a melted cone of mint chip dripping on the floor, just like the way I crumble when you walked out of the door. The radio is playing that song about the beach, but happiness is a coastline that's drifted out of reach. I reach across the sheets, expecting frost or skin, but I only find the hollow space where your heartbeat should have been. Yeah, I'm frozen over in the middle of July, watching all the summer birds go chasing through the sky. The pavement's burning up, but I'm shivering alone in a house that used to be a fire. Now it's just a tomb of stone. You took the heat of every word and every touch we knew, and now I'm frozen over in July, just missing you. They say the seasons always turn, the ice is bound to break, but they don't know the winter that a broken heart can make. The garden's in full bloom, the roses look like fire, but I'm just buried under snow, fueled by one desire: to go back to the night before the temperature all dropped, before the clock's all frozen place and the world just stopped. July is golden, but I'm turning blue. The sky is open, but I can't get through. It's 100 degrees in the shade today, but the frost on my heart won't go away. No, it won't go away. I'm still freezing in July. Street lights flicker out at 5:30. That's the hardest hour to stay alive, when the neon save the other night turns gray and the world prepares to start another day. I'm standing on the corner of 4th and Main, but the muters walk through me like I'm made of rain. I've got no shadow, I've got no weight, just a ghost arriving at a closed off gate. In the dark I could pretend you were just out of sight, but the sun is a witness to my fading light. I'm invisible in daylight, a transparent man, holding on to memories as tight as I can. But everyone is moving and everyone is loud, while I'm just a whisper in a thundering crowd. You were the color that made me appear, now I'm just a silhouette of panic and fear, bleaching in the sun, losing my height. I'm invisible in daylight. like he was the king of a promised land. I screamed out your name till my throat was afire, but the sound didn't travel, it didn't go higher than the dust in the air or the steam from the grave. I'm a non-person now, a mistake of fate. I'm invisible in daylight, a transparent man, holding on to memories as tight as I can. But everyone is moving and everyone is loud. I'm just a whisper in a thundering crowd. You were the color that made me appear. Now I'm just a silhouette of panic and fear, bleaching in the sun, losing my height. I'm invisible in daylight. They say the light reveals the truth of the heart, but it only shows me how I'm falling apart. There's no place to hide when the sky is so blue, and there's nowhere to go when I'm not with you. So I wait for the evening, and I wait for the haze to hide all the wreckage of these hollow days, until the sun sets and the stars start to show. I'm the only person that nobody knows. Can you see me? I'm right here, just a flicker in the sun. It's 3 a.m. The static is my only friend. I'm tracing numbers on the screen again and again. I know the recording, I know the mechanical grace of the woman who tells me a number's a vacant space. But I wait for the beep like a prayer in the dark, hoping a ghost of your voice might ignite a spark. I've got so much to tell you about how the garden grew thin, and how I finally fixed that screen door to keep the cold out and the memories in. Now I'm having conversations with a dial tone, building a bridge out of wire just to feel less alone. I'm pouring my heart into a line that's gone dead, saying all the I love yous that I should have said. It's a one-sided mercy, a beautiful lie, just me and the hum of a digital goodbye. Do you remember the night, the reception when we laughed through the crackle, too tired to speak. Now the silence is perfect, not a glitch, not a sound, just the weight of your absence pulling me into the ground. I'll tell you my secrets, I tell you my day, I tell the black plastic that I'm doing okay. But I'm just having conversation with the doubts on, building a bridge out of wires just to feel less alone. I'm pouring my heart into a line that's gone dead, saying all the I love yous that I should have said. It's a one-sided mercy, a beautiful lie, just me and the hum of a digital goodbye. Sometimes I think I hear you breathe on the other end, a trick of the frequency, a message you meant to send, but it's just the wind on the poles or the blood in my ear, the soundtrack of a man who's been lonely for years. I'm still holding the hand, set long after the click, the habit of loving you's a hard one to quit. Hello, are you there? Just a steady cold hum, waiting for an answer that I know won't ever The flash was too bright for a kitchen at noon. We were laughing at something that ended too soon. You're wearing that sweater with the thread pulling loose, and I'm holding a glass of some cheap orange juice. The sun hit the linoleum, a square of bright gold. We look like a story that would never grow old. If I had known the shutter was a falling axe, I would have stayed in that moment and never looked back. In the last photo before the end, you're still my lover, you're still my best friend. There's no ghost in your eyes, no bags packed by the door. We didn't know what the silence had in store. Just 4 by 6 inches of a lie I still keep, of a promise we made that we both couldn't sleep. Everything's perfect, everything's trend. In the last photo before the end, your hand is a blur as you reach for my face, frozen in time in that small crowded space. I look in my grin and I don't recognize the man who hadn't yet learned how to say goodbyes. It's a 3-year-old ghost trapped in glossy debris before us turned to you and a hollowed out me. In the last photo before the end, you're still my lover, you're still my best friend. There's no ghost in your eyes, no bags packed by the door. We didn't know what the silence had in store. face down on the wood, 'cause seeing us happy does more harm than good. Just a frame full of light where the darkness began. The last time I was a whole kind of man. I went to the market where we used to go, to the aisle where the lilies and lavender grow. I wasn't looking for trouble, I wasn't looking for pain, but a stranger walked past me like a ghost in the rain. And for one split second, the world stood so still as my heart climbed a mountain it couldn't quite help. It's a chemical trigger the mind to leave all the healing so far behind. It smells like your perfume, it smells like your hair, like the Sunday morning sunlight we used to share. Now I'm choking on a memory that's thin as the air, searching for a woman who's no longer there. It's a beautiful poison, a sweet cool bloom. It smells like your perfume in a lonely room. I washed all the pillows and scrubbed every floor. I laid out the jackets you left by the door. But then I find an old scarf at the back of the shelf, and I'm right back to losing the best of myself. It's jasmine and vanilla with a hint of the sea, the scent of the person who meant everything to me. Yeah, it smells like your perfume, it smells like your hair, like the Sunday morning sunlight we used to share. Now I'm choking on a memory that's thin as the air, searching for a woman who's no longer there. It's a beautiful poison, a sweet cool. It smells like your perfume in a lonely room. I wanna breathe it in until my lungs start to burn, to keep the one lesson I refuse to learn, that a scent can't hold me when the night gets too cold, and a fragrance is a story that's already been told. So I'll close my eyes and I'll count back to 10, until the air in the hallway feels empty again. But the breeze through the window brings a familiar sting of the ghost of your presence and everything. Just like you, just like you. smells like your perfume.
I still set the placement on the right-hand side, keeping the tradition, or maybe just my pride. The silverware is polished, the napkins folded neat, but the wood of the cherry, the only thing in that sea. I cook for two people out of a habit I can't break, adding a pinch of the salt that I know you want me to take. The steam rises up and clouds my weary eyes, while the steam from the kettle hums its slow lullabies. There's a place for you at the table, though you're miles away, in a house that's grown quiet at the end of the day. I'm serving up memories on a cold porcelain plate, knowing you're gone but pretending you're late. Yeah, the candle is burning but the shadows are blue. In this empty kitchen, there's still a place for you. The neighbor looks in and he shakes his gray head. He's dining with ghosts is what I'm sure he has said, but they don't understand how the hunger never ends when you're starving for words from the best of your friends. I talk to the steam and I ask how you've been, then I look at your chair and the silence crawls in. There's a place for you at the table, though you're miles away, in a house that's grown quiet at the end of the day. I'm serving up memories on a cold porcelain plate, knowing you're gone but pretending you're late. Yeah, the candle is burning but the shadows are blue. In this empty kitchen, there's still a place for you. I can move to a smaller place, a table for one, hide from the moon and the rise of the sun. But if I pull that chair in and I clear the space, I'm admitting that time has erased your face, and I'm not ready to be full if it means I'm without. Yeah. So the dinner gets cold and the wine turns to lace. I'm staring at nothing in your favorite space. I leave the light on, I leave the glass full, waiting for a ghost with a heart heavy pull. Always a place for you. The table is set. The table is sound of a chair scraping against the floor. I pass my reflection in a shop window today. and I didn't have a single word to say. The man in the glass had a ghost in his eyes, a hollowed out version of 1,000 goodbyes. I reached for my wallet to check who I am, but the face on the plastic feel like a scam. Ever since you walked out and took the map of my soul, I'm a wanderer lost in a bottomless hole. You used to say my name like it was a sacred sound. Now it's just a word that falls flat on the ground. I'm a stranger to my own name since you left, living in the silence of a heart shifted. I don't recognize the voice that's coming out of my throat. I'm just a sinking man in a tattered old coat. If you don't call for me, do I even exist? Or am I just a shadow fading into the mist? I'm losing the person I used to be. I'm a stranger to my own name, and a stranger to me. I went to the coffee shop, the one on the lane, where the girl behind the counter asked for my name. I opened my mouth, but the letters fell wrong, like a broken up lyric from a forgotten song. I used to be yours, I used to be us. Now I'm just a face on a crowded city bus, searching for the version of me that you knew before I was stripped of everything true. I'm a stranger to my own name since you left. I'm a stranger to my own name since you left, living in the silence of a heart shaped that I don't recognize the voice that's coming out of my throat. I'm just a sinking man in a tattered old coat. If you don't call for me, do I even exist? Or am I just a shadow fading into the mist? I'm losing the person I used to be. I'm a stranger to my own name, and a stranger to me. They say you find yourself when you lose what you love, but I'm looking below and I'm looking above, and all I see is a vacancy where a man used to stand, a nameless drifter in a cold, lonely land. So if you see me on the street, don't be surprised if I don't look back with familiar eyes, because the man who loved you died when you went away, and I'm just a stranger who's here to stay. Who am I now? Just a stranger to my own name. The weatherman said it was clear skies ahead, not a cloud in the heavens, or so he had said. I'm standing out here in the middle of June, while the birds are all singing a midsummer tune. The neighbors are mowing their lawns in the heat, and children are playing out there in the street. But my skin is soaking, I'm shivering cold, living a story that's never been told. The sky is a mocking impossible blue, but it's pouring down
found grief since I lost hold of you. It's just rain on a sunny day, watching the colors all wash into gray while the world is out dancing in golden light. I'm caught in a storm in the middle of bright. There isn't a cloud for 1,000 miles, but I'm drowning in tears behind hollow smiles. Yeah, the hardest kind of heartbreak to explain is standing in the sun and feeling the rain. I see my reflection in a puddle on the porch, carrying the remains of a burned out torch. The humidity's rising, the pavement is dry, but there's a private monsoon falling out of my eye. I reach for an umbrella that isn't there, just grabbing at handfuls of warm summer air. Everyone's asking why I'm looking so drained when it hasn't been cloudy, it hasn't was rain. It's just rain on a sunny day, watching the colors all wash into gray while the world is out dancing in golden light. I'm caught in a storm in the middle of bright. There isn't a cloud for 1,000 miles, but I'm drowning in tears behind hollow smiles. Yeah, the hardest kind of heartbreak to explain is standing in the sun and feeling the rain. Maybe the storm is just inside my chest, the thunder is hard that won't give it a rest. Lightning strikes every time I hear your name, and the drought of your